push up, see what is close down the passes. Both these teams are not really getting any free, very good passes or to each other and find each other, and then to make something work from that. They battle a bit to do that. But I also know the district teams, I don't know, they battle, to have a lot of practice time because there's exam times. And I think that maybe they could have worked on that a bit better, their passing. Ek het aan my kant. Ek kan my seun vra om te bring. Kom vra. Die geel is geel, maar en dan is score op die stadion. Vir die Hurricanes. 1-0 vir Hurricanes. Ik weet niet wie het is. Ja, dat is mooi. Ja, ik wil het toe die paas. Nou sê, lyk my nie een van die spanne kom nou druk hard genoeg om in 'n sirkel in te kom nie. Hulle speel so al om en al wyd. Hulle moet 'n groter poging aanwend en meer intensiteit. Hulle speel soos in die middelveld nou baie gemaklik, baie rustig. As jy 'n doel toe gaan, moet jy jou intensiteit opskuif. Daar het hulle 'n moontlikheid. Kom ons kyk na die hoekie. Die hoekie gee hulle weer 'n kans. Hulle sal moet kyk of hulle bietjie meer van hulle sirkel kan gebruik. Same. Die verdedigers moet op die halflyn wees, behalwe 4 wat saam met die doelwagter daar wees, om uit te hardloop, dan die ander kan kom help. Maar die Hurricanes het gee hulle groot voordeel. Baie op die stadium om die sirkel, hulle moet dit gebruik. Dat is nie 'n slegte uitstoot nie, maar sy kon hom nie beheer nie, so daar die Tigers weer die bal op die stadium uit. En hulle kon nie 'n doel of maak van daai ene nie. Ja, nee. voetvat was ideaal sodat hulle almal kans kry om terug te val, so die jab van die bal, behalwe as jy die stok tref. As jy die stok tref, dan is dit jou tackle, bad tackling, en dit gaan nie lank wees, dan kry jy hulle kaarte daarvoor. So die spanne moet eintlik baie mooi oplet. So kom ons al versigtig vandag is. Ja, die Tigers is nou by die sirkel, hulle gaan weer aanval. Ons kyk of hulle kan inkom, hulle moet binnekant kom, want hulle moet hom binnekant die sirkel raak. We need to touch it inside the circle, we need to attack from inside. Let's see what they're getting there. Going on your own can help you only that far. Tanya's trying too far for that time. But I understand why she's doing it, because there's not really anybody moving in a position to help her. So the Hurricanes is on attack now. Pity she couldn't get the ball out. She wants to change. I think she's tired. The skill goes as you get more and more tired. So Tigers have a chance to go up again. Okay, they still have the ball. Number 3, Abigail, passing to Tanya. So they got a good combination there. Just got to maybe use the right side more. There's the first goal for the tackle going. Vaal is going off. She's going to go sit for 2 minutes. Okay, Tanya still has the ball. Try and get it up. She really need to try and get it up. Pity the ball lifted, that's why I play lost the ball in the air. None of these teams seem to keep the ball on the stick now, or keep it there. So let's see what they're doing now. That's a good pick up on the stick, good pass. Oops, you go fetch the ball, but I think she got it. She got the foot. Yeah, still Tandeka's ball, well done. Pass was too soft, too on a stick. She passed to the Tiger strong side. She's not a good pass. Back of the stick, so they will come back for the free hit. Hurricanes to go up. Oops, it might have worked. It's half time. So if any one of them need to score, they need to pick up the intensity. They will, maybe I see some of the girls are tired, so the coaches will have to have a look at that. The referees are just talking about the game, what they should improve. Alnet and Judith, they've been here the whole week. There's a third umpire in the box, it's Ruan Swart. If any injury happens, they can swap. If any decision is unclear, or there's an assistant for the decision, the final decision with the tech table. The tech table there, the technical manager, Lilies Kriel. The coach of the under-16 Hurricanes, Marianne van der Vaal. Quickly talking to a team there. Marianne's also coaching at Hoërskool Transvaal. The under-16s as well. There is Tammy. Tammy's a Dr. Malan as well, and she's also coaching the D7 side. There the three referees are talking quickly. As I've been saying that referees that are being graded. Steyl is not close to them, so they never know where she is. But she's looking at different corners at them, and she will grade them from there. Well, luckily these players didn't have to play on a freezing Astro. Yesterday it was really very cold. It was frozen. The first few teams that really had a battle on the field. It was cold. It was the Astro. You didn't want to fall on the Astro. The ice is hard, scratching. It's a real injury there on the skin. Scratches off all the skin on the players that fall. But we didn't have too many of those. And today the Astro is nice. I already watered the Astro. Regular water prevented friction from the Astro being destroyed. So we will probably water between the next 2 games or after the next game. There's a lot of parents here today since it's weekend. We had quite a lot of spectators. But today I think it will pick up a little bit more. It's Saturday. There are a final team chosen. The final team chosen is basically under 18s, the next game, as well as some of these under 16s will be chosen to have an opportunity if they want to use it to go to Netherlands. Sorry, it was last year we went to Netherlands. This year they can go to Wales, Ireland. Then their tour to see. I must say that players show a huge improvement after that. These players that we took last year, if I talk about Tanya on the Tigers side, she went with us to Netherlands and total different player, just confidence, skill wise. Yes, they still have to learn a lot because this is why the tournament's there. We are going to lift their skill year by year because they didn't make the provincial side. Maybe next year. There's a lot of players that went to Netherlands last year that made the Zuid-Gauteng teams from our district. It's the provincials of Zuid-Gauteng, and they represented them this year. But it gives the others the opportunity to represent their district and improve their skill, their mental abilities in hockey, also to improve that because you need to cope with winning and losing. Okay, they're starting to sit. Okay, the Tigers need to get into that circle if they want to even up the goals. They work hard in the midfield, but then they can't finish off at the goals, none of the teams. So let's see if they can improve that. See, the Tigers coach have changed. Changed that number 3, Jessie is in front. She was at the link position. Tanya's behind her now. They like to play together, so maybe they can get the ball through to that circle and get a strike. Judith is still at varsity. Second year that she's been reffing here. She also went on the Zuid-Gauteng tournaments, the IPTs. Karabas of Fatsa and the Yellow Hurricanes. She's been playing good level of hockey right through the week. And they're waiting for a reset. There we go. I think they might start. So we can see some of the sponsors there. The Eye Water, they sponsored the referees with their water, their drinks during the long days of refereeing. Hurricanes. Just don't seem to manage to get it on the stick, pass it on a player or in a space so she can pick it up. Tigers. Yeah, if the girls can just keep their ball on the stick and then make a good pass, I will get up quicker to the box. Let's see the Hurricanes on attack again. There's a dangerous place. The Tigers need to get them out. Okay, there's a short corner. By the tone of the whistle, that's why it's a short corner and not just a free hit. It's for the 5 yards. Like I said, they're going to pick up the tone. So the next one probably be a card again. They really need to concentrate when you get to that circle. The Hurricanes had a few opportunities, so they just need to get it right. Okay, didn't work that one. The first strike at the box, it was also very high, apart from well picked up. Bali Tandeko. Gonna come back to Karab, but Bali. Now the Hurricanes definitely have to make more of this. They got plenty of opportunities and are not making it work. So if you get there, you really got to have something solid. Okay, now the Tigers need to get all the way up. Okay, let's see if the Tigers can get it all the way up. Tanya's getting that ball. Layla's moving in, so she's not passing that way. Good turnaround. But the Tigers must maybe think about putting somebody behind, because that square pass just not working. Then now because the Hurricanes picked it up and all the way out again. And Tatile's on the ball now. And Tatile also had a good game this week. And Tatile is also with Mbali in RTS Karel de Vet. Oh, you need to get Tigers and you need to get that ball on your own player stick. Let's see, number 6. Megan is going. Megan's taking the free hit. She was waiting for it, but luckily it bounced off. Jessica, very dangerous player. She picked up the ball. If you don't do a good pass, she will steal the ball and take it. They seem just not to get off from this area because of the lack of good passing to each other. Okay, Tatile. Past Karabu and Tandeka, maybe can pick him up. Tigers kept it. There's about 3 Hurricanes around them, but they still have the ball. It's a good time to get that ball up and not try and play around in your defense. Okay, Karabu's got it. She cleared. Okay, they got a short corner. They got to make more of this now. The Hurricanes are moving well on the top in their circle. They just need to get it on the box. They didn't manage yet, but luckily they got a lot of short corners. Strike by Mbali. Maybe slightly harder will help. The goalie was waiting for it, so if they can pick up their speed, they might be able to score. The Tigers need to get that ball out. There was some movement. Robert did run around. They were not looking for that pass at all. Okay. Well done by the Hurricanes. Sunay, she cleared the ball. Two Tigers ready for the defense. She lost the ball. Tigers are still having the ball. They need to make something. Get it up. Oops, you missed it. Stick's just hooked by accident. So, okay, let's see what Tandeka is missing, but she has a second chance. That's a dangerous one. Pity she couldn't get the full hit on the ball. Otherwise, I think the goalie would have had a problem. Well done. The Hurricanes are keeping the ball there. The Hurricanes just need to talk. They were all over each other in the circle. Everybody wants to score. Stick to your position and what you need to do there. Whoops, she topped the ball so it came up, and the Astro does come up. Hurricanes resetting. There we go. 5 yards. She ran the 5. Bring it in. Well done by the defender. Just keeping it on her stick. Make sure it doesn't make an illegal tackle. Just clear it out. It's fine. They're out of the circle for now. Tigers has the ball, so it's good for them. They cleared it out. Pressure is a little bit gone. Oh, they did fine. They did find her in the middle. Well done. She passed her. Just wasn't fast enough to pick up that ball again. But Jessica, she's almost there. I think I got the short corner. Yeah, they are searching for the short corner, so they need to use the opportunities. Sometimes, it's a lot of times that the team that just breaks through once and get the score, so maybe they can do it now. Oops, there's nobody on that side. It's a pity it couldn't get onto the goal. The goalie itself, there was somebody on the goalie, but there was nobody on the P spot. Maybe one of the girls should move a little bit to the right and to the center of that circle, because everybody was based on the left side to follow up that ball. It's a lot of ball in the air. They need to bring it down for safety. So the first lift is normally penalized. Tanya still has the ball. If she can get it out. She didn't have anybody, but she can't just pass in. She needs to run 5 or pass at least a distance of 5. Okay, they got the penalty for the short corner. Maybe they can make something about it now. They're going to use the same one. They're very far left. The lower you go down to the side, the lesser you score. So maybe they can bring it in right. I think the Tigers will have a bigger strike rate if they just move the whole set to the right a bit. Unless they have a plan there specifically. Hurricanes took off the ball. Easy reading of the pass. There's plenty of Hurricanes to defend. Montatilia has the ball if she can keep it. Tigers tightly defending, but she's doing stick tackle, so she was penalized. Megan was penalized. Hurricanes coming up. They want to make it work. They need to move. They need to anticipate space. She passed early. That's it. Okay, they couldn't make it work. Get it to the circle. So Tigers need to defend. They're doing not a bad job at this stage. They're all over, so they can't really find each other, the Hurricanes. But there somebody came from behind. because she's unmarked, it's ideal that she had at least she had a chance to strike. Now she just needs to put it on the box. Okay. Hurricanes again, they need to pass it wide. She got the foot, so again, quicker, the quicker they can take it. Make sure they didn't have time to set the defense. But the Tigers, through the whole tournament, all their teams had really good defense. With the under 16s, we had a problem. They all had games with 0-0, 0-0, and the last game, the third game, luckily they had a winner and a loser because they just keep on defending. I must say the Hurricanes under 16s and the Tigers, both teams had really good defense yesterday when we did the playoffs. Okay. Ball's controlled. Well done. Robert picked it up again. Barley sends it out. Charlene took it in. Let's see what's happening. Tigers ball. Pity they couldn't find each other. Charlene's going to pick it up. One. Okay. Charlene passed and ran to the pass because the pass was a bit soft. But would help if she probably ran further through already so she can get the next pass. Okay, there was just a wasted ball. The girls are getting tired, so they didn't need to think. They need to play clever, keep it on the stick. Let's see what the Tigers do. Hurricanes got it, then into the Tigers. Now Hurricanes again on the foot, so Tigers got a good opportunity. Still need to go 5. It's a pity there's nobody coming in for the pass. If you want to attack, the whole team should be turned on for attack. And they expect her to do everything on her own. Quick start. Girls are getting tired, so the quick starts are not really coming. You can see they're taking their breath. Not quite hitting through the ball. Just looking up when she did the hit. Once you have the aim where you're going, your shoulder can lead the way and you can hit. You must look at the ball and not up where you want it. Like most ball spots. They don't seem to get it on. I think the girls are getting more and more tired on the stick. They need to keep it on the stick. I say the ball's coming in. Okay, Tigers need to go. If they want to equalize this game, they need to go and score. There can't be much time left. Bit of confusement there was the Tigers thought they had it because there was a lot on the ball, a lot of obstruction can be caused. The referee will blow what she saw first. There we go, it's better passing. Let's see, much better for attack, but I must say, very good defender from the Tigers side. Solid defender, she picked up, she read the pass well, she sent it all the way down, so Tigers, they should use it. The forwards don't anticipate, she sent it all the way up. If you can anticipate at least where it's going, to watch your shoulder, it will be a good idea. And you can pick up the ball because the Astra you don't have time to run after the ball in Astra. Very few girls have the speed. So you got to anticipate the pass and get your stick there. Oopsie, bouncing ball. get behind the ball. They're not getting behind the ball to stop it though, so therefore it will just pop over the stick, all of them, 3 or 4 of them. Okay, Tiger's on the attack, if she can make it work. 2 pulls to the left. The reverse shot tends to lift always, so she's lucky to get it into the space and not a danger ball. If you really want to go and strike, she should have, I think the second one, pull it right. It's the defender's weak side and you got already opportunity to strike. Let's see what the girls are, Hurricanes are doing here. Well done. Well done for Andrea. Andrea, they just don't seem to find Karabat now. Coming in from behind. It's good. Nobody's picking her. Oh, nobody's picking her up. She was on post, just couldn't get it in. There was a tight second that the goalie the foot wasn't there, so if she could get that first touch, she would have had it. So maybe the Hurricanes now has about a 10th corner. Let's see if they can make it work. The girls are getting tired. There's a solid back there for the Tigers. Okay, the short corner didn't work. There's been a problem this whole game. I think they could have scored plenty of goals if with all the opportunities they had. Okay, let's see. From behind the Tiger goal. It's not the ideal situation for cards. You don't want to lose a player because of lack of discipline. Let's go, well done there with Zani. But the ball couldn't go to touch. Hurricanes picked up the 16. It's not where the Tigers need to go right through to get the ball up, and they just don't seem to manage it now. Their passes are just not spot on enough, and they keep on losing that ball. Oh, well done, but I'm not sure if she's done all the 5. Referee's happy with that. Okay. Let's see if the Tigers can manage. Why do they want to go through the center all the time? The Hurricanes keep on picking it up there. They need to find somebody. They can't go through the center. They need to go wide. Again, very middle. See the middle players. Maybe they can move a bit wider. Oh, Karaba's going off. A foot injury. It's better to take the player off. So you need somebody to run. There's enough players for them to sub. Okay, Hurricane still blocked the ball. Oops. Okay, seems to be fine. The technique of the Tiger girl wasn't good there. She moved into the player with the ball, which is an obstruction. Well done. The Tiger girl picked it up again. Very solid defender that, but the foot. So the Hurricanes have another opportunity. One goal's not enough, because the other team can quickly score. 1 minute and they score, and then you equal, so you need to lift that goals to 2 or 3. What is nice for these girls, if they play this tournament now, most of them are still in the run for the Vaal tournaments that are coming up after the holidays. And the more of your players playing, which is the advantage of this Rhino week, because you have a few players that played your provincials, IPTs. And what about the rest of your school team now that's playing Vaal as well? So it's an advantage if they play this tournament. They've been playing hard. There's 2 games, even 3 games a day, and yeah, it makes them really, the muscles weary, but it makes them stronger. When you're tired, helps you to make better decisions. So the girls have really been working hard. I'm sure they enjoyed their last week. And it keeps them from being bored all the time. It's better to be occupied and busy, and all the friends are here. So it's really been going well. And they've even been supporting the rugby that's going on here as well. So I can see the rugby guys coming out, supporting the teams. It's just a good spirit, sportsmanship going on between the sport codes. Hurricanes again on attack, again at the circle. Let's see if they can bring it through there. The 7, Andrea Cook. Let's see if she can make it work. There are people moving around. Laila was there. Oh, nobody in the middle could pick it up. Let's kyk. Tandeka applies pressure, but the Tiger goes very fast. Well done on the stick. She's still going. Just need to get control now. That's a few steps too far. If she could have laid it off, there was 2 or 3 players. They still got it. She's lucky for the foot. It's good that she broke through. If she passed it a little bit earlier, the ball is quicker. She can always get it back and then go to the box. Let's see what she's doing with it now. I think it's Danielle. Okay, let's see if I still got it there. Andrea applying pressure on Tatilia on top. Charlene coming up. Okay, they'll try again, yeah. Terisha's running, it's not gonna come. She decided straight path forward, can come and pick it up, which didn't happen. It was Untatile. She comes a little bit forward, she can get the ball, gives you time to anticipate the movement of the defender. Okay. Now say we're on again. Just a mic change. Let's see the Hurricanes. The time, there's a very little time left. Keep in position. They won't just score, they need to work for it. Keepers in position. Keepers watching the ball all the time. Hurricanes still 1-0 to Tigers. Hurricanes from D8. Vaal triangle, so D8 is the Vanderbijlpark area, where the Tigers is on van the Vereniging Meyerton area, that area for D7 Tigers. Yeah, game's all over. So the Hurricanes this year won. The Hurricanes juniors last year also won. But the seniors was the Tigers last year, so let's see, we're getting there. Well done to both teams. You could see the muscles going at the end of the game. And I think it was the whole week. Okay, just thanking the referees, Alnet and Judith today. Okay, the coach is there, Marianne van der Vaal and Gerald Victor. I've been working with these girls. Okay, Tammy at the back with the Tigers. But they've done well. They had a hard tournament this week. Okay, with the Rhino week, they were all getting participation medals. There is a gold and a silver medal. And for the number 1 and 2 teams, so they're probably set up to just quickly do the handout. I must say, at least it's not as cold as yesterday, with the freezing Astro till about 11 o'clock. So, but it doesn't seem to bother the children. They were playing up and down and running and warming up. Even if you come 6:30 in the morning, it's almost not light yet, but there's people on the Astro, they're warming up, they're going, so there's not a lack of enthusiasm, yeah, although it was freezing. Luckily, there was also a lot of coffee. The rugby is also going. They also have players today. They will be live streaming the games a bit later, 12:30. We are also moving into our main game after this, the under-18s, and after that, the announcement of the team invited to go and tour to Wales and Ireland. Okay, they set up for the banner for the handout. Player of the match. Tandeka, well played. She had a few of them this week, so well done. Their team actually got a few this week, so well done to them. The whole week there was players of the match for each match on the Astro. It's just motivational. It's very good for these players. It will help. We want to keep hockey alive, because a lot of time you have these top players and I think the others think, oh, we'll never get there, we'll never be good enough, so we just stop hockey. We want hockey to grow on all levels, so that's why the Rhino week is here for the district teams. No provincial teams are allowed, or players are allowed in this. We don't want provincial players because they got opportunities for IPTs to grow the level. If there's an injury in your player in your province, they need to get players from the next level, which is your district. So this is the district. We also want to improve those players, all the players. The Rhino week doesn't have color or any restrictions according to who's playing and who's not playing. The next 15 plays, which is very good for the players, very motivational. And like I said, they also have this invitation tour, which I do have the opportunity to go. Last year, Netherlands. This year, we will be Wales and Ireland. It's an opportunity for them to go. So we see the results. We saw the results even just from last year to this year. You can see the results in the players. There's Tanya just standing next to the goalie. She was on the left, which went last year. And she was still very small. But you can see the change in her game completely this year. Okay, so the Tigers, they came second, so that's silver medallions. The Hurricanes going to fetch theirs for the first place. A lot of these referees are also stiff by now because they had also a few games to ref, run around. move around all one day after the others. So I think they will also be glad. They can have a rest, their muscles can rest after this tournament. Oh, well done. It's nice to see during the whole week how the coaches work with the players, how they motivate them, because it's good motivation for them. We don't want to break down the players. We want to build them, make them confident, and keep them for hockey, because if they stop playing now, there's just less and less opportunities for hockey, and our hockey is not really improving. Sometimes there's a lot of good players and stop.
What's the hype about live streaming?
It's fabulous. Contact Afri Livestream. They're amazing. The best in the business. They say, dream it, we'll stream it. And they do. John was upset that he couldn't attend his brother's first rugby game. We used Afri Livestream and he watched.
Can they stream any event?
Absolutely. And they deliver productions from pre to post. Whether it's a conference, sporting event or wedding, you name it, they stream it.
Wow, I get it now. Dream it, we'll stream it. AfriLivestream.tv.
The Rhino Week has been established in 2015.